we're going to be talking about food. So we all know food is probably the best part of our day. We love to eat everything. And we all know that we need it to survive, but why? How does that work? So food is what gives our body energy to do everything between move, blink, breathe, repair ourselves, and everything else. Our body is constantly rebuilding and repairing itself from the food that we feed it. We all may have heard the saying, you are what you eat. So how does that work? So how that works is our body's made up from the nutrients that we extract from food that we eat. So everything from, our immune system, hair, skin, muscles, all of that, we are made from the food that we eat. So that is why our food choices are super, super important. So what should you eat? So the USDA, which is the United States Department of Agriculture, publishes dietary recommendations for Americans every 5 years. So why 5 years? Well, it wants to keep up with the updated science because we're always constantly doing new research and learning more about food. Many of you remember My Pyramid, maybe from school or from your kids' school, or you've just seen it somewhere. The updated version is called My Plate, and that is the 2015 version of My Pyramid, basically. What is My Plate? My Plate is a recommendations of what we should eat. So My Plate includes 5 food groups, which is vegetables, fruits, proteins, grains, and dairy. So the plate is split in 4 different sections. Half of your plate should be fruits and vegetables. You should consume 5 cups of fruits and vegetables, preferably 3 cups of vegetables and 2 cups of fruits. Of course, the more the better because we all know how good vegetables and fruits are for your body. And the other half should be grains and proteins. So you should eat 6 to 8 ounces of grains. So example of grains would be rice, oatmeal, bread, pasta, and oats. So you want to consume whole wheat or whole grain pastas and breads. You want to consume brown rice instead of white rice. For proteins, you should consume 5 to 6.5 ounces. So there are many different sources of proteins like meat, fish, eggs, seeds, nuts, and beans. Of course, there are more, but these are just some examples. So these numbers that I just presented are based on people who get 30 minutes or less exercise every day. Now, what I really want to emphasize on is that the amount of food you should eat depends on your age, your sex, and your level of physical activity. So these 3 things determine how much you should eat of each food group and how much your calorie count should be, because we're all different and no one person is going to be the same as other. Now, Harvard actually took this concept of My Plate and they changed it just a little bit. And this is called the healthy eating plate. So the healthy eating plate has the same concept of food groups, but they took away the dairy and replaced it with water, and they added oils. They also added little details and guidelines of what you should eat and how much of every little food group. Now, I personally like the Harvard one better just because it's very specific, and at a glance, you learn a lot more from it than you would learn from the My Plate. However, you can always go online and do more research. I want to remind everyone that every time we eat, it's a new opportunity to nourish every single cell in our bodies. If you enjoyed watching this video, please click a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel. For more information, you can go to choosemyplate.gov or health.harvard.edu. I'll post both links down below for easier access for you guys. Have a great day. See you later.